Oh, Ubong George Akman. I am the event manager of Ibomi Library, so I want to officially welcome you on behalf of the entire community of Ibomi Library to Ibomi Library. I'm interested in giving you a visual tour which has to do with your imaginations of the e-library facility. The e-library facility has an external part and it has an internal part. Let me begin with the external part. To launch into the facility, you come through the in gate, and to go out, you go through the out gate. As you come in, you're given an appreciation of an embrace with an enveloping environment. The environment is the entire landscape. The entire landscape of Ibomi Library is made of the hard landscape and the soft landscape. The soft landscape has to do with the shrubs, it has to do with the trees, the flowers, the hedges that are designed in within our Ibomi Library. And talking about the hard landscape, it has to do with the walkways, the driveways, the parking lot, and so on. Beautifully designed with capstones and interlocking stones, and then you are ushered into the entrance of Ibomi Library. As you come into the entrance of Ibomi Library, on the floor you see the face of our beloved governor showing an imprint of his idea for the institution of Ibomi Library. We welcome you into the reception area where we give you a warm reception. From the warm reception, we put you through the screening point at the security in case you come in with your laptop systems or extra thing. We need to screen you before you go in, provided you come in with what we expect and you come in free. At that point, we give you a foyer reception where we have the ground floor. And on the ground floor, as you move into through your left part, we have the reprography area where you can photocopy your materials, bind them, and take them home. Because at the moment, we don't lend our books. We take you to the electronic or mobile or remote control shelf where we have reference books cutting across dictionaries, thesauruses, encyclopedias, war fact books, atlases, Guinness Book of Record, autobiographies and biographies. These are the kind of books we have on our electronic or motorized shelf, or you can call it the automated shelves. We welcome you into the children's department that is made up of 4 different distinct units, including the Children's Multimedia Resource Center. We have the Children's Quiet Reading Area. We have the Storytelling and Play Area where I play, dance, jump, and do choreography with the kids. We do a lot of storytelling. We play board games and so on, and they learn through this medium. And finally, I welcome you and introduce you to the preschool which you will be seeing. I take you up and then we move right to part of the down floor part where we have the elderly reading area. We have the quiet and open reading area where you can do magazines, articles, journals, and so on. And I launch you to the base of our ICT unit that can sit about 200 users per time downstairs. And then we go upstairs. As we go upstairs, I welcome you to the Smart Classroom. The Smart Classroom has 21st century inclined materials and resources that can allow you to have a cross-pollination of teaching and learning experience that stands top, just the kind of materials we have for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by Frank Edo on MTN. We have that facility installed there. Let's take 2 steps forward. As we take 2 steps forward, I welcome you to our language laboratory, 21st century, state of the art. We have enabling software material and hardware material installed at the moment to teach 5 different international languages, namely French, Spanish, Italian, Dutch, and German. Let me take it from the reverse for the benefit of those who are watching. We take it from Germany, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, and French. Let me shock you. We have resource persons who are on standby to teach you any of these chosen courses, any of these chosen languages, provided you pay a very reduced rate that is given at a subsidized rate by the government. Let me take you to the other one, the ICT unit that I have on the first floor. It also sits about the 200, is a twin cap. And I take you up again. We have reading areas. We have the government document point where we document all the government materials and documents. I take it right up the other way, and then I introduce you to the secondary school reading area. Pretty loud, pretty voluminous, and it can contain a lot of students at a time. I take you through the server room. All the computer systems are networked together, and then they are connected and controlled from our server's room. Let's go to the second floor. On the second floor, we have office lines with beautiful virtual offices We have two boardrooms, the boardroom 1 and boardroom 2. Boardroom 1 can sit about 60% per time, and boardroom 2 can sit about 30 to 40 per time, depending on what you have, what you need, with full air conditioning and full lighting, projection systems, and so on. And then we're through. Then we get to the third floor. On the third floor, we have the voluminous reading area with law areas and other courses that you can find on the third floor. We have two private reading areas for His Excellency. Anytime he wants to come to study or read here, he can stay at the private reading area or any other VIP. Come with me. Let me take you up. Let me take you up. Come with me. I take you right now to where I call the helipad, which also doubles as the rooftop. Ibomile Library has a rooftop that can seat close to 500% per time. If we set it up, or you want to do cocktail, it can take 700. Two helicopters can land simultaneously on the rooftop of Ibomile Library, and they can also take off from here. I like to talk about our event. I'm supposed to speak a little bit about our courses. We run ICT trainings on variety of areas: PMP, Cisco, Oracle, AutoCAD, video editing, cinematography, a whole lot of them. If you have interest in any of this, you can just walk to the front desk of Ibomile Library, pick a form, get our brochure, and ask questions. We will have people at first hand to give you the first kind of information you need to have on any of these areas. Let me speak particularly about events in Ibomile Library. His Excellency talked about how we can have facility to help people have their conferences, have symposium, have seminar, and so on. We have a state-of-the-art video conferencing hall. A video conferencing hall that helps you do the kind of technology and science of Skype, video calling, video communication, the time on real time. So that is provided it has acoustic system, our inbuilt sound system, video editing system, and video shooting system right in there. You can sit about 300 people at the max. And then we have to talk about our outside point, where we have a voluminous field that is hedged with wonderful vegetation, wonderful landscape. You can use that for your outdoor events, and we have the indoor point. So events come in. As the event manager, I ensure that there's a smooth takeoff of this event and there's a smooth landing of this event. For the facility, for the resource people, for ushers, for emceeing, and other things you need for this kind of event, we are always here to ensure that you have a smooth event. What we see, we do not forget. What we hear, we may forget. Let me give you an open invitation to Ibomile Library. Come and see things for yourself. If you come to Ibomile Library, you will see the workability and the functionality of this facility. I'm waiting to receive you at the front desk. I'm waiting at the entrance. I'm waiting at the gates. I'll also give you a tour. I'll also take you back through the out gate. See you soon.